Good morning, students. This is MB Muthurajan. In this class, we are going to learn about auxiliary verbs. Okay, what is called as an auxiliary verb? Let's see. Auxiliary verb, sometimes called helping verb, help complete the form and meaning of main verbs. Auxiliary verbs are divided into two: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Let's see them one by one. First one, primary auxiliaries: be verb, have verb, and do verbs. Be verbs: am, is, or, was, were, being, been. Have verbs: has, have, had, having. Do verbs: do, did, does. These verbs also function as principal or main verbs. Okay. பிரைமரி ஆக்சிலரிஸ்க்கும் மாடல் ஆக்சிலரிஸ்க்கும் உள்ள பெரிய வித்தியாசமே இதுதான். இந்த பிரைமரி ஆக்சிலரிஸ் be verbs, have verbs, do verbs, they will function as main verb in some sentences. Okay. But modal auxiliaries அப்படி main verb யூஸ் பண்ணவே முடியாது. Let's see some examples. I am writing. I am writing. Am is the be verb used as main verb in this sentence. He has a BMW car. Okay, so has is the have verb. Okay, has comes under the have verb and it is a primary auxiliary used as main verb in this sentence. Okay, let's see. Be is used with the other verbs to make the present continuous tense and the passive verb forms. I am writing, present continuous tense. Okay, he was asked to sing a song, passive form. Okay, so be is used in these senses also. Do is used to make questions, negatives, and emphatic forms of non-auxiliary verbs. Example: do you know? Question: I don't know. Okay. Have is used to make perfect verb forms. I have completed my work. Perfect sentence. Okay, have completed. They had forgotten. Okay, perfect verb forms, perfect sentences. Okay, they have eaten. So perfect tenseல perfect verb form create பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம். Okay, let's continue. Be, do, and have can also function as principal verbs. This is what we had seen earlier. They are called auxiliaries only when the other verbs to form their tenses and moods. Look at these sentences. Chitra has a dislike for dogs. Chitra has gone to Ooty for vacation. In sentence 1, the verb has expresses its own meaning. The idea of owning something, having something. Okay. In sentence 2, has does not express the idea of owning but merely helps the verb gone form the present perfect tense. Okay. So, first sentenceல அவங்க மனசுல இருக்கிற dislike, அவங்க she owns the dislike அப்படிங்கிற மீனிங் கொடுக்குது. பட் இன் செகண்ட் சென்டென்ஸில் கான் அதுதான் மெயின் verb. அதுக்கு ஒரு சப்போர்ட்டிவாக தான் வருது டு ஃபார்ம் த ப்ரெசன்ட் பர்ஃபெக்ட் டென்ஸ். கிளியர்? லெட்ஸ் கண்டினியூ. Modal auxiliaries. The modal auxiliary verbs express the mood of the verbs like obligations, permissions, expectations, etc. Okay. So, modal auxiliary verbs, they will express the mood of the verbs. Okay. அந்த சென்டென்ஸில் என்ன மாதிரியான மூட் இருக்கு, அந்த வேர்போட மூட் என்ன? இட் மே பி an obligation, it may be a permission, it may be an expectation. அதுக்கு இந்த modal auxiliary verbs, they express the mood of the verb. Okay, let's see them. The modal auxiliary verbs are can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. Okay, so இதுதான் modal auxiliary verbs. As I said earlier, primary auxiliaries main verb யூஸ் பண்ண முடியும். பட் modal auxiliaries main verb யூஸ் பண்ண முடியாது. Only they can be used as a supportive to the main verb present in a particular sentence. Okay, let's see them one by one. Can and could. The usage of can and could. Okay, can and could are used to express ability, make request, ask permission, report speech. இந்த இதில் எல்லாம் can, could யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். இதில் to express ability, make request, ask permission, and report speech. Example, she could play the piano. Can you call me? Okay. Yes. He asked me if I could pick him up. Okay. So, request, to make request, ask permission, இல்லை to express ability, இதுக்கெல்லாம் நாம் can and could யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Okay. Next one, may and might. Okay. How the may and might are used? May and might are used to express possibility or to indicate probability, grant permission, make request. இந்த மாதிரியான சென்ஸில் நாம் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். எங்கெங்க? டு எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் பாசிபிலிட்டி, ஏதாச்சும் பாசிபிலிட்டி இருக்குது அப்படிங்கிறது. ஆர் டு இண்டிகேட் ப்ராபபிலிட்டி, நடந்திருக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. ஓகே. டு கிராண்ட் பெர்மிஷன், பெர்மிஷன் கிராண்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. ஆர் மேக் ரிக்வெஸ்ட். Okay, example, George may get upset. Okay, and she might have some ideas. அவளுக்கு ஒரு சில ஐடியாஸ் இருக்கலாம். Okay, you may go now. நீ இப்போ போகலாம். Granting permission. May I borrow your eraser? Okay, making a request. Okay, let's see the next one, shall. Shall is used to indicate future action. ஜென்ரலாக பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபியூச்சர் டென்ஸ் சென்டென்சஸில் பூரா நாம் பார்க்கலாம். மேக் சஜஷன் ஆர் டு எக்ஸ்பிரஸ் அ பிலீஃப். எக்ஸாம்பிள், Asha shall be there by 8. ஆஷா 8 மணிக்கு அங்கே இருக்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. Shall I come back earlier? நான் விரைந்து வந்து விடலாமா? We shall never give up hope. நாம ஒரு காலம் நம்பிக்கையை விட்டுறக்கூடாது. Okay. Let's see the usage of should. Should is used to recommend or advise or to express wish or desire, obligation or probability, or to make polite request, or to express the importance. Okay, let's see the examples. You should join the drama club. Okay, recommending or making advice. Okay, I should like to be in the school basketball team. We should return the book. Okay, Sam should be in New York by now. Okay, probability. Okay, let's see the next one. I should be grateful if you reply fast. Clear? Okay, will. The usage of will. Will is used to indicate a future action, make a prediction, guess or conclude, or to express obligation, or to make a request. Okay, இந்த சென்ஸ்ல எல்லாம் நாம will யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Example, Shreya will not be there. Okay, future action, and he will expect you to help him. Okay, yeah, some sort of a guess or prediction. He will do exactly as I say. ஒரு guess இல்ல ஒரு prediction. Okay, yeah, future, it may be a future action. Will you open that window please? Okay, making a request. Okay, so these are the usage of will. Let's see the next one. Would. Would is used to express an unfulfilled desire or wish to guess or conclude, to make a polite request. Example, if I were the principal, I would declare a holiday today. Okay, it is a unfulfilled desire. Okay, நிறைவேறாத ஒரு ஆசை. Okay, and that would be the Eiffel Tower. Okay, guess, ஒரு பெரிய டவரை பார்த்தாச்சு, அது ஐஃபில் டவர் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். ஓகே, would you please carry this bag for me, making a polite request. So in these senses we shall use the modal verb would. Okay, let's see the next one. Must. Okay, must is used to guess or conclude, or to express obligation, or to prohibit, or to state a necessity. இந்த சென்ஸ்ல எல்லாம் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் must. Let's see some examples. That must be ஜீவன். அது கண்டிப்பா ஜீவனா தான் இருக்கும். Guess or conclusion. All must report to him at least once a day. Okay, stating a necessity. கண்டிப்பா ஒரு தடவையாவது அவர்கிட்ட ரிப்போர்ட் பண்ணணும். You must not swim in that river. Okay, Ah, to prohibit. Okay, these are the usage of must. The next one, ought to. What are the usages of ought to? Ought to is used to make a suggestion, to guess or conclude, to refer to past obligation. Okay, these are the senses. You ought to do something about your cough. Okay, he ought to be on the plane now. Okay, so guess or conclude. You ought to have told him that you have lost his watch. Okay, so these are the usages of ought to. Okay, apart from these modal auxiliaries, there are some special verbs like dare, used to, and need to also exist. Okay, in the நாம பார்த்த can, could, will, would, may, might, shall, should, will, must, ought to, அதோட சேர்த்து dare. Okay, or in some sentences dare to. Okay, and used to and need to also exist. Okay, students, thank you. Have a nice day.